But speaking of golf, what's going on with Phil Mickelson? What is he doing?
He's losing sponsors. He lost KPMG, who was his sponsor for like 14 years because he was an idiot. Making
I,
comments about Saudi Arabia.
I'm game on competing leagues. Like, I think that's great, right? That's capitalism at its finest. But to complement number one, a different league when the PGA Golf Tour has done nothing but support him throughout his career and given him everything that he has.
Made him a multi. I could keep going, millionaire.
Correct.
And
that's you're what bashing it. And this is the one comment I did post it on the show here because I want to go over this. I don't understand this. Saudi money has finally given us players that leverage to be able to change things about the PGA. One, what do you want to change about the PDA? And two, you're literally talking about a country that is known to oppress their women and have laws that don't support the freedom that we enjoy here in America. I mean, this guy's an American-born citizen, and I don't get into politics by any means.
Right. But
at the same time, it's not a good look.
It's not a good look, and it's not, they make the women over there have to wear, and I apologize for not knowing the name of the garb, but there is a traditional garb where they're completely covered. It's just makes no sense, and I applaud the other tour players who are calling him out for these comments, going, PGA Tour has given us a great life. They've been there for us. We are independent contractors,
right?
And they really are. Those guys aren't guaranteed a dime. They have to go and earn it every week. It's probably the hardest. Yes, it's probably the single hardest sport to play mentally because you're going out there not being guaranteed a dime when you first start.
Right, and Tiger made it so the top 100 guys can keep playing golf. Because before Tiger, if you weren't in the top 10, there's no way you can make a living off of that.
Not the living they're making now.
Right.
I mean, right now the top 100 is a multimillionaire.
Correct.
And Tiger was great for it, and Phil Mickelson really had become the hero to fans around America, especially winning the PGA last year.
Correct.
Oldest person to ever do it, and he just seems like he's spitting in the face of the people who were there for him.
It would be like if Brett Favre had, after he retired and was done with the game, refused to come back to Green Bay and continued to trash the Green Bay Packers after he was gone. Like, it's okay, this team gave you everything, and the same with the PGA Tour. This league's giving you everything you have.
And I was surprised because he made that comment, but he didn't say any specifics about what he wanted to see and what was wrong with the PGA Tour.
Like, that's a problem I have with anybody like that. Don't just come out there and say things need to change. That does nothing. Don't just complain about the things going on in the world. What do you want to see that's different?
What did I always tell you, and what did I always tell my sales reps when they were working for me? Don't bring me a problem without a solution.
Right.
I'm not just taking your monkey. You've got to give me a potential solution. And he didn't even bring not to mention solution, he didn't even say what the problems were.
No, and has he ever approached the PGA saying, hey, here's the problems, or did this Saudi tournament just throw a ton of money at Phil Mickelson and he figured, you know what, I'm for sale?
It's sad if that's the case, but that's certainly what it looks like. And as I said, I applaud the players who called him out.
Rory McIlroy went after him.
He did, and good for him.
And he's saying the same thing I'm saying. Like, what do you want?
Right.
Different. Like, what do you want to? You literally haven't brought this up ever. This isn't like an ongoing problem where you have an issue, and now you've supporting this new league. That'd be a different situation altogether. You've never had any problems with this, and now all of a sudden,
well, I think
you got a problem.
All of a sudden, I think Phil is kind of living up to his reputation of not being the greatest guy. He's
that
great
guy
fan.
What's the villain from Tin Cup?
Yeah.
Don't like kids or dogs.
Yeah, the Dustin Johnson, or not the Dustin Johnson. The last name is Johnson. He was in Miami Vice, and I can't think of his name right now. But
I have
that
no
Bill.
idea who you're talking about. If you know who he's talking about, leave it
Put in the
comments
comments because I can't
This is
remember.
before my
Don
time.
Don Johnson, who was the villain in Tin Cup, and yes, he's similar to that. But I don't know that Phil doesn't like dogs or old people. For all I know, he does. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed that last clip. To see more clips and full episodes of Sports Talk with Dad, click right over here. And as you can tell, I have a lot of bobbleheads. I want to buy more. Help me out by hitting subscribe right up here.